What is going on, movie talkers? My name is Alec, and today I'm going to bring you something that I've actually been wanting to do for a while, but I haven't actually done it, so I'm going to do it. There's this thing called the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, and if you like movies, this is the perfect thing for you. Basically, the Schmoes Know crew teamed up with Collider, and if you don't follow those two channels, I will put the links in the description so you can check those out. Schmoes do movie reviews, and Collider does the movie talk. Does movie talk every day, so check those out if you haven't ever checked those out. Well, they came up with this thing called the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, which is just where these cool, fun personalities get together. They do movie trivia. They make it's kind of like WWE meets UFC type thing, and it's really, really fun. And some people have been doing reaction videos, and I thought I'd join in the fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, talk while it's on, and I'm also going to be answering the questions and writing them down on here to see if I can hang with these guys. These guys are pretty good. So yeah, I say let's go ahead and get to it. Yeah, let's go. Here we go.
I want to talk about you and the Lions.
I hate
all right, because you've lost enough now that you have to go into managing. Is that correct? Am I saying that correct?
I'm above 500 if you do my tag team and singles matches together. Emma's a loser. She was biased. She only likes like this dope Roca and this Buddy the Pizza guy and like whoever else.
You're talking about Matt Knost, sir.
Yeah,
a respected competitor.
He's okay. He's going to get what's coming to him on June whatever.
Tom Dagnino is just a terrible person.
He is.
He is an awful, despicable human being, and you see what he did in the beginning to Emma Fyffe, where he locked her in a closet. We finally found her. She's okay now.
She's okay.
I got the
fine.
okay.
She's angry. What I said at the very end of the match, yes.
You suspended them.
I suspended them.
Dagnino and Hancock.
I did. I suspended them at the end. What I'm going to do with the suspension, Dagnino's got a match against Matt Knost coming up.
Okay.
And that is a big match.
Right.
I am suspending the Lions Den from that match.
I mean, I don't know what the suspension is, but that's bullshit too, obviously.
Well, I want to see you're playing Knost. You're playing Knost. Let's see how you do without your teammates. You're so good.
I don't need my teammates to do that.
All right, great. So they're not going to be around. So
they're
they're not allowed then. And let's see what Knost does. I bet she kicks the shit out of you. How about that?
Well, I mean, hey, there's going to be something up with it because obviously if my teammates aren't there, that's like a force.
If you think that I'm worried about, Dagnino, Phineas over there, I am not worried at all. That's fine. Just all I want from him is to wash that beard at least a week beforehand, because that thing stinks to no end.
Top 10. Ugh, I hate this guy. It's horrible.
I need to beat this guy. Silly. Bottom line, you're a loser.
That's what I got in this match.
Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harloff.
And I'm John Campia.
John, man, this is something here. Collision really put out a lot of storylines, and as we see, the stinking Lions Den, they are on top, and they've done despicable things, and as you saw in the collision, that I saw what Tom Dagnino had done to our own Emma Fyffe, and I said, that's it, you're suspended, and I had a conversation with him. What we agreed on is that none of those Lions Den is going to come out with him today. He's on his own, and he's got to battle up against the former team champion, mighty Matt Knost.
Well, I think it was the great Julius Caesar that first said, if you can't win yourself, manage others who can. And I believe he was prophetically speaking about Tom Dagnino, also known as, on some occasions, Finstock.
And I think that a lot of that could have been very warranted, but then you see what Tom Dagnino did against the wild man, Josh McCouga. He was up 6 points. Now, granted, he blew it. He didn't win it, but he put up a fight a lot closer. People were saying that Makuga was going to knock him out. It was going to be an absolute obliteration, and it was anything but that. He showed he does know some things. And Matt Knost had a rough start in the singles. He was started out 0-2, but then his last match he beat RB3. He's 1-2. A win against Tom Dagnino puts him in a chance to get into the Ultimate Schmoedown and get a chance to really elevate his singles career. And boy, does he want to beat Tom Dagnino. He calls it. I mean, Dagnino's been calling him the pizza guy, and is really going after him. But Knost is not bad on that microphone. He's calling Tom right out. They were really going at it, and I'll show you a little bit right now.
Fuck the Lions Den.
Well, here we are facing up against the Lions Den once again. The Lions Den, who just added Burnett. Whatever.
That turncoat.
Exactly. Enjoy him. He fled a badass team.
Yeah.
Enjoying those assholes.
I think it's funny that Bibiani and Burnett, after they both lost a couple of times, all of a sudden leave the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Can't handle the pressure of trying to make you winners, and then you run off to a stable that's already winning? You run off on your own that's already winning? That's bullshit.
I'm here by myself for a reason unbeknownst to anybody. Apparently, something happened to Emma, and people are blaming me. I don't know what to say about that because it wasn't me. Clearly, it's cops or somebody.
Who I'm facing today is the lesser Jimmy Hart of this league. The guy just runs his mouth. That's all he knows how to do. Actually, here's my impression of Tom in an interview. So you're asking me a question over there, and I'm talking to the wall. The guy's brilliant. The guy's brilliant. You know what else I love about him? He has a beard costume for his beard. That's a metaphor, right?
This guy consistently shows loser behavior. LB, if you will. He's 1-2, and I don't even know the person he beat first. I don't even think he's even in the league anymore, whoever he beat. I think it was like one of JT's cousins or something like that.
Finstock. I feel bad for what I'm about to do to you. This is going to be just an absolute murdering, the decimation. Your corpse is just going to be sitting on that stage once I'm finished with you. We're going to throw that beard in the trash where it deserves to be. Because guess what? Those of you at home, I wish he had smell-o-vision because his real beard stinks, just like he does. It's terrible. You can smell him 10 feet before you see him. You're like, Phineas is here. It's the worst. And you're going down today, all right? So, adios, Phineas, and adios to everybody else.
Listen, pizza guy. You've been showing loser behavior for the last 6 months. Your team and faction is in the basement, squandering another loser behavior move. And bottom line, you're a loser.
As you see, obviously, Roca is there supporting Matt Knost, talking about how basically what you said too. He's just a mouthpiece. He's got nothing else except that. And then Dagnino has dough in his hands and then money in the other. I mean, the guy's a character.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, Matt Knost has actually been really making a strong showing for himself in a couple of losses lately, particularly in the team division. He's been showing up very strong, very powerful. A couple of his losses in singles division too was, well, let's just say he got some tough draws in there at the same time. And of course, Tom Dagnino has made a career out of shocking people, whether it's in front of the camera or at that table. Remember what happened with John Schnepp, which a lot of people thought was going to be a cakewalk for Schnepp, and we see what happens there. This could be an interesting match.
You make a great point about Knost. Knost right now is quietly on fire. He played great against myself and Mark Ellis. He had the much better game in that match against the Patriots than even John Roca did. And John Roca said it himself. Matt Knost was the strong player in that game. Roca was the one who had the struggle. So if we see that Matt Knost, I think it's going to be a tough night for Dagnino. We're going to see what we're going to find out.
It's all going to happen when we get into that third round.
All right, the tail of the tape. There you go. Very similar strengths here. Obviously, both of them strong in 80s movies, sports movies. Matt Knost, great at talking to people, and you see Dagnino easily scaring people just by looking at them. All right, so here we go, guys. Are you ready to go, John?
I'm ready to go.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! Introducing first.
Hate this guy.
Representing the Lions Den with a record of 0 wins, 1 defeat. He is the manager of the Lions Den, Tricky Tom Dagnino.
There he comes.
Lot of booze. He loves the booze. And He's got a lot of loser behavior. His trademark thing there, loser behavior.
Now, of course, Tom is never lacking a couple things. He's never lacking in something kind of smart-ass to say, but he's also never lacking in confidence, and that carries you a long way in the Schmoedown.
Very true. He's got that hat on that has kind of served for his replacement for that beard since he was retired all those months ago.
Keep on talking, guys.
And his opponent, representing the Horsemen, with a record of 1 win, 2 defeats. He is the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown semifinalist and the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown team champion, Mighty Matt Knost! There's Roca.
Roca coming out with them there.
Yeah, they're still showing the 4. Will they have those new 2 team members? We don't know, John. It's just the 2 of them. It started with the 2 of them, and they're back to just the 2.
I was talking about before the match, and the one thing he feels he's got something to prove. He feels like he's got to make a statement at this match, and he wants to make it against Tom Dagnino.
Well, we're going to see, and there's been a lot of bad blood here, a lot of Twitter wars, a lot of things. They aren't even looking at one another.
Shouldn't there only be 2 fingers up? Is there 4 horsemen? There's only 2.
Tom Dagnino making the dig that he stole Burnett, obviously. And no, it's not even acknowledged.
It's all right. Hey, look, I'm taking an insult from a guy drinking a Mick Ultra. You know? I'm sure there's a tampon stir in there as well. So enjoy, buddy.
Parking lot.
All right. So right away we start here. Knost and Dagnino going at it. Round number 1 is going to work like this. Competitors are going to get 8 questions worth 1 point apiece. They're going to show the board to the camera and say it at the same time. 15 seconds to answer. The JTE rule, meaning you can only ask to repeat the question 3 times during the match. There's also the challenge rule. If they don't like the way a particular ruling is called, they can challenge. If it's overturned, they keep their challenge. If not, they will lose it. If they have either one of the competitors gets 8 questions right in the first round, they will get a bonus question worth 1 point apiece. Matt Knost, are you ready to go?
Let's do it.
Tom Dagnino, ready to go?
I want another dry erase marker. This one's been used a lot.
Is that true?
I mean, it looks it. I like a sharper point.
But is it not working?
I don't know.
Try it out and tell me if it works.
I guess it's okay.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, here we go. Round number 1 in the category of action-adventure.
Ooh.
In which Fast and Furious movie did it appear that Michelle Rodriguez's character Letty had died? We just need the number of the movie.
Fast 4.
Tom Dagnino knows who Michelle Rodriguez.
I'm not sure.
5, 4,
No.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Yeah.
Matt Knost.
Fast 6.
It's incorrect. Tom.
3?
Incorrect. Looking for 4. 4. So they both missed there. All right.
All right, guys, your next question comes to you in the category of sports films. Who played the legendary Jackie Robinson in 2013's 42?
Oh, damn it. Both stumped. I can't get
Chadwick Boseman.
the name. We're going to see this. Whether or not they can hit it, sports movies is their strength. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tom.
No, you can't.
Chadwick Boseman?
What is it? What are you saying? What are you saying? Hold on.
Chadwick Boseman?
That's incorrect.
Nothing.
Chadwick Boseman is the answer. Chadwick
That's
Boseman.
what I have.
Come on.
B-O-S-M-A-N.
You have Kazakh Bosman. Kazakh Bosman.
I said Chadwick.
You said nothing that made sense
Bosman,
to
but
anyone
Bosman's the
except
last
yourself.
name, right?
No, absolutely not. Do you want to
Is it
challenge?
spelled
Do you
out?
want to challenge that?
Is B-O-S-M-A-N spelt right?
No.
Okay.
All right. So Chazak Bosman is going to be playing nothing.
Wait, what's the answer?
Stop
Chadwick
talking shit
Boseman.
and challenge it.
I don't know about
Damn.
that.
Do you want to?
Okay.
Can I?
Okay, that's close enough to me.
Can I tell you this? Can I tell you? I dare you to challenge it.
No, I'm not going to challenge, but I mean, still.
All right.
Chadwick Boseman is the same thing.
It's nothing close to the same. If Jason Inman can't get Eva, you're not getting Chazak Bosman.
Okay, you're gonna hear this on the YouTube.
I'm sure we
are.
are. All right, here we go. Next category. Category of animated. What comedian voices the parrot Iago in Aladdin? Which comedian?
Gilbert Gottfried. Gilbert Gottfried.
It was not Chazak Bosman.
No, it was not. Chazakok Bosman.
5,
or however he spelt it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Knost.
Gilbert Gottfried.
That's correct.
No, I got nothing.
First
You got
point.
nothing. Who'd you have? I'm
John
curious.
Leguizamo.
Oh, all right. No. All right, Matt Knost here, 1-0 over Tom Dagnino. Tom Dagnino playing exactly how we thought he would when he played against Makuga.
All right, guys, we move on to your fourth question. This one comes to you in the category of directors. Who was the director of the 2014 film Whiplash?
Whiplash.
It's a movie that put a lot of people on the
Living
map.
in
Really,
Miranda?
J.K. Rowling had been around a long time.
Especially this particular person.
Did I say J.K. Rowling?
You did. You did. You did, but I was going to let it go. It's one of those days. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tom, what wrong answer did you put?
No, it's the guy who did La La Land, Damien Chazelle, right?
What is it?
Damien Chazelle.
I mean, how's it spelled?
Yeah,
How's it spelled?
Oh, maybe. That was dumb.
It's when is spelling the big deal here?
How did
I'm
well, you
saying
pronounce?
his name is Damien Chazelle.
But
Chazelle, whatever his name is.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Kacasil. I don't know. I know the guy.
He knows the guy. I'm going to go ahead and give him the point on that. Knost. I'm giving him the point on it.
What's the guy's name?
Knost.
Hold on a second.
I couldn't pull it.
Damien Chazelle is the name. He said it's the guy who directed La La Land. He knew the answer.
That's true.
Hold on.
Come
So we're
on.
gonna. Okay. So I don't have to know the answer.
You
I can
can't
just dodge
cha-
around
you
and be
can-
like, he did. Because I
you
could have
can
said Black
challenge-
Panther.
You can challenge if you wish.
You can challenge it.
I'll
Matt.
challenge that.
All right, he's going to challenge.
Okay.
Like you said, if Indian couldn't get Eva.
All right, so the judges have confirmed Matt Knost made the challenge there because we gave Tom
Yes,
Dagnino
thank
the
you.
point. The judges have conferred, and Matt Knost is going to win the challenge, and we will not be giving Tom Dagnino the point for Damien Chazelle.
It's not my fault. These guys have stupid names that are hard to pronounce.
All right, so there you go. So Matt Knost
Damien
not losing his
Chazelle.
challenge. Matt Knost still has his challenge there. 1-0. Damien Chazelle
Numbskull Mance when you
and Chadwick Boseman will be doing a concert later on tonight. All right, here we go. Next,
said Chadwick Boseman. It's the same name.
no, you didn't. All right, you should Chaswick. In the categories
damn
of new release,
What's his
who
freaking
played
name?
the title character in 2017's King Arthur: Legend of the Sword? Who played the title character?
Why did I forget his name?
Very,
Oh, the
very
guy from
curious
Sons of
to find out
Anarchy.
what
Jesus
name is going to
Christ.
happen to pop out.
Now, Tom looks
Damn it.
rattled. He looks like the
That's
last couple
dropping
ones
things,
have rattled
Well,
him.
the Lions that are nowhere to be seen. He doesn't have that support
No,
system.
and he's channeling his inner JTE.
5, 4,
Damn it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Matt.
Charlie Hunnam.
That's correct. And
Charlie Hunnam.
Correct. Sons of.
let me see that.
Yeah, it's just Charlie Hunnam. He said he's wrote Charlie
okay, all right.
Hunnam. Yeah.
Charlie Hunnam. Okay, so we got 2-1. 2-1 there.
And it took us to our fifth question to have both competitors answer the question.
Conspiracy.
correctly.
All right, here we go.
I told you this pen's terrible.
All right.
All right, and the next category.
All right, guys.
Terrible pen.
Your next question comes to you in the category of fantasy sci-fi. The word parlay is used in order to stop a fight and talk things out in what Disney adventure film?
Pirates of the
Matt's
Caribbean.
Flying with the
Yep.
pen. He seems to think he knows.
5, 4,
Matt writing
3.
a short novel.
2, 1. Pens down. Tom.
All right.
Flubber.
Incorrect. Tom. I mean,
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Correct.
Pirates
for
of
1 point.
Pirates Caribbean. That's correct.
Yeah.
All right. Next question in the
Oh,
category.
wait.
Next category of horror/thriller. Horror/thriller. In what city does the primary action take place in Cloverfield?
Cloverfield?
Yeah.
What city?
Yes.
New York City.
What city?
New York
Matt Knost
City.
out, starting to take a little bit of a lead here. 3-1 on Dagnino, who you're right is very rattled right now.
He wants to put a little bit of distance between him and Tom before they get into the second round because you never know what's going to happen with the wheel.
It's very true. 5, 4, 3,
Right.
2, 1. Tom.
Well,
New York?
one.
Correct.
Correct.
Matt.
New York City.
That's correct.
Correct.
All right, so Matt knows 4.
I missed that
Dagnino
stupid
at
Charlie
least
Hunnam question.
stops the bleeding a little bit by getting that
Oh,
point.
and
be 4-4 now.
Damien Chazelle.
All right, guys, your final question in round number
Typical
1
cheating.
comes to you in the category of comedy. In what 1997 comedy do British steelworkers form a male stripper act?
Ooh, I don't know that one.
Steelworkers, former male stripper act. 97, you said?
Correct.
5,
Former male stripper act.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Matt Knost.
The Full Monty.
For 1
Hell
point,
yeah,
Tom.
Knost.
Magic Mike.
Incorrect.
5-2. Knost with a 3-point lead here. Knost started off weak, but 5 points, that's pretty good. Matt Knost had a strong comeback in the end of round number 1, only really missing 3. All right, so here we go, round number 2. It's going to work like this. The competitors are going to spin the wheel. If it lands on a category they do not like, they can spin again unless it lands on opponent's choice, of course. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. 4 questions. If they go to multiple choice, 1 point. You can steal from your opponent in this round, 15 seconds to answer each question. Matt Knost, you're up 5-2. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
All right, give it a good spin.
All right, he wants to see if he can put a lot of distance between him and Tom.
He's trying to beat Tom up here. You can see the knockout look in his
He
eyes.
doesn't just want to win this match.
He wants to knock him out. Yeah, you can tell.
All right, here it goes.
Coming of age
We're
movie.
going to land on, what's it coming up to?
All right, I wouldn't have done that either.
It's going to be coming of age movies.
We're going to spin that again.
Spin it again.
Moving off coming of age.
Avoid the spin, and there you go.
Well, I think we know now where Tom Dagnino's going to go if he gets an opponent's choice.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. He's probably going to want to get something that he can score some points.
That
and
was
steal.
a dry
But
erase.
they
That
both
dry
have the
erase.
same
Saves a
2
bullet.
points.
90s, okay.
So there we
90s
go. What are we
movies.
landing on here? It's going past it. Oh,
So we're gonna land on
and
him.
we're gonna
90s.
90s movies. That's all right for
Shut up,
Knost, I think.
Tom.
90s movies should be okay.
All right.
I'm pretty good at 90s.
All right, here we go. 90s movies for the former team champion. Right now, 90s movies. All right, Matt Knost, your first
I
question
have no idea.
in 90s movies. Who played Harrison Ford's love interest, Kay Chandler, in the 1999 film Random Hearts?
I have no idea.
Multiple choice.
A. Kelly Lynch. B. Miranda Richardson. C. Kristen
Lynch.
Scott Thomas. D. Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio.
Kelly
Never
Lynch,
heard of this
A.
film. Random Hearts?
Random Hearts.
Random Hearts.
5, 4, 3, 2.
D.
Incorrect. It's incorrect.
Can I hear the choices again?
A. Kelly Lynch.
That's what I was going to pick. I love her.
A. Kelly Lynch. B. Miranda Richardson. C.
All right.
Kristen Scott Thomas. D. Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio.
A.
Incorrect. Kristen Scott Thomas was the answer
Who the
there.
hell's that?
All right. Here, question
Have you
number
ever
2.
heard of that movie?
I've heard of it, but I thought Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio was in it.
Here we
But
go.
I think she's in
Never
every
seen it.
movie.
All right, 90s movies.
Shit, jeez.
Which actor played the character of Mumbles
Nice.
in
Good
1990's Dick Tracy?
Oh, Dustin Hoffman.
For 2
2
points.
points.
2 points.
Making up that miss on the first one.
Yeah, well done.
What is the name of the head elf in
I know who it is.
1994's The Santa
Name of
Claus?
The elf. Bernard.
Go ahead and give me the multiple choice.
Is
Tough
it
questions. I'm not going to lie.
A. Bernard, B. Larry, C.
Last question.
Judy, D. Ruth?
Bernard, A.
That is correct.
Correct.
Nice by Matt Knost there. Your final question here. Who directed the 1995
Don't
thriller
let the tricks go.
Outbreak?
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Wolfgang Peterson, D. Jean de Bont, C. Kevin Reynolds, D. Ron Howard?
B.
That's incorrect.
The answer is A.
That is correct.
Correct.
Tom Dagnino with a
Tom
big
gets
steal
a big
there.
steal there.
Tom needed that
Nice.
steal. Okay, so now Tom Dagnino is up. He needs a big round 2 here, or he's going to have to go into round 3 down a lot of points. Tom, give it a good spin.
Can I bring a special guest in the spin for me, or is that not allowed?
Who's your special guest?
Oh, forgot.
No.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Go. Big spin. There you go.
There we go.
That's a spin.
Oh, man.
The most successful thing he's
That
done
is
today.
not
If it
good.
lands on opponent's choice, I'm going to laugh.
Oh!
Spinner's choice. Spinner's choice.
Doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, what are you going to pick? Spinner's choice.
This is the best possible thing that could have happened.
I think you should choose to spin again. That's what I think you should do.
I mean, I'm going to go with sport movies.
Sport
I mean,
movies.
I
Go
got
with
to.
sports
I'm
films.
an idiot if I don't.
Sports movies.
I mean, I beat Schnepp with that, you know.
All right. Tom, your first question in your self-selected sports category. In the film Invictus, which team
Never
does
seen
South
Invictus.
Africa beat in the Cup final?
I think I know what it is, but I got to go multiple choice.
All right, is it A,
France?
England, B, France, C, New Zealand, D, Australia?
Nice.
A.
Incorrect. Chance for a steal.
C, New Zealand.
Correct
For 1 point.
Big steal there. Big steal.
Stupid. It was a really stupid movie. Terrible movie. Made no sense.
All right,
About the great Nelson Mandela. Doesn't make any sense, I guess.
your next question in the category of sports. The 1995 family film, The Big Green, centers around what sport?
Who wrote these questions? Seriously.
Listen, the last time I did sports, I got a Kenny Rogers sports
I
movie.
knew that one.
5,
Did you?
Yeah.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
The 1995 family film, The Big Green, centers around what sport?
Oh, shit.
Multiple choice.
Football?
Is it A, football, B, soccer, C, field hockey, D, baseball?
A.
It's incorrect. Going over to Matt for a possible steal.
I'm going to say D for
I've
Boston.
never heard of this movie.
Incorrect.
Well,
We
people
were
are-
looking for
Sports questions are
soccer.
Soccer was the answer.
Okay. That's fair.
In the movie Days of Thunder, what is the name of Cole Trickle's teammate / rival played by Carrie Elwes?
Multiple choice immediately.
Oh, come on.
Is it A,
Go Randy
Rick
Ward.
Wilson, B, Randy Warden, C, Russ Wheeler, D,
Randy
Rowdy
Ward.
Burns?
Oh, damn.
C.
That's
Correct for 1 point.
All right, your last question
What a
here.
joke.
All right, so Tom's got one last question here in the world of sports. He needs to at least try to get 1 point here.
Sports are too wide open. What an idiot.
All right, Tom, your final
Everybody else
question.
is.
Your final question in the category of sports. What is the subject of director Stacy Peralta's documentary, Riding Giants?
Oh,
Anybody
my
else
God.
fucking know that question? Riding giants. Oh, it's not set in the prehistoric era,
5,
so she's not riding dinosaurs.
4, 3.
You know,
2.
I'm just gonna say horses.
Incorrect. Chance for a steal.
I've never heard of it either. You're not alone.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Football.
No, we were looking for surfing.
Surfing.
Oh, sorry. That huge surfing documentary I missed.
All right,
Did
so
anybody saw that? Who saw that?
9-4 here.
dog's barking.
9-4. All right,
Kirby.
so Tom got absolutely,
Hey.
I think he got 2 points.
I'm in big trouble.
2 points. He's in big trouble here. Got to have a big third round. Third round is usually where he's been terrible, so we'll see what's going to happen here as we get into round number 3. The competitors will
Those
pick
are the
3
worst
numbers
sports
from
questions I ever
1
heard.
to
I don't
20.
even like Tom
First one's
Dagnino,
worth
but
2
I'll be
points.
on his
Second
side
one
on
is
that.
worth 3, and the final one will be worth 5 points. Matt Knost, you are up. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
3, 6, and 10.
3, 6, and 10. And Tom,
16, 17, 18.
16, 17, 18. Tom Dagnino is going to go first, and Matt Knost is on the verge of a TKO here, and I know the Horsemen would love that if that was the case. So Tom Dagnino question was from category number 16. Tom, you are trying to avoid the knockout here, the category of directors. What was Judd Apatow's directorial debut?
I don't know that.
Super bad.
That is incorrect. The 40-Year-Old Virgin is what we were looking for. The 40-Year-Old Virgin, and Tom missed that. Now he needs to hit his three-pointer here. Three-pointer, which was number 17. Three-pointer in the world of comedy. All right.
Make it good. Right?
Tom, what film stars Leslie Nielsen as Agent WD-40?
Wait a minute.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question again.
Is it? Oh, is it? Been doing this a while.
Oh, I know the answer.
Doing it a while.
The answer is Spy Hard.
That is correct. All right. So Tom Dagnino is down to this. If he hits his 5, it will be 12-9, and Matt
I really hope
Knost
he
will
misses
have
this.
to answer some questions here. All right, here is the category. It is number 18. It is action adventure. John C. McGinley plays FBI agent Ben Harp, and Tom Sizemore has a small role as a DE agent Dietz in what 1991 action flick?
John C. McGinley.
And
Wait a minute. 1991.
5.
Repeat the question again.
This is final one.
John C. McGinley plays FBI agent Ben Harp, and Tom Sizemore has a small role as DE agent Dietz in what 1991 action flick?
True Romance?
And your
Dagnino.
winner!
TKO.
By way of technical knockout, mighty Matt Knost! The answer was Point Break. Point Break was the answer. The Horsemen are back on top here, beating. Dagnino just walked out of the studio at this point. Tom Dagnino just walked out, very upset. Very upset there. You have the Horsemen back on top here. Now, maybe look. Matt Knost didn't get a chance to answer the 3, so he probably could have gotten some more points on the board.
Well, he had 10 potential points in the third round that he never even had to answer.
Correct. It could have been 19-7 at the end. We don't know, but it isn't. It is 9-7. It was a bit of an ugly match, but it mostly was ugly because Dagnino was horrendous in this match.
I mean, look, whether it comes from his JTE, hanging around, the JTEism rubs off on me, can't pronounce the name right. You feel bad for him, actually. You get spinner's choice. You select what you think is going to be your strong suit, and it just happens to be all questions you just can't hit out of the park.
No, but one of the best moments maybe ever in the Schmoedown was him bobbling the whiteboard. So I'm
he was shaking. He was rattled.
That's the most rattled I've ever seen him, and I think not having the Lions Den here, I think the fact he is. I can see him visibly stomping around right now. I've never seen such a rattled Tom Dagnino. He's upset. He's angry. I've never seen an angry Tom Dagnino. This is losing to the Horsemen. Definitely was something he did not want to do. Now we're going to throw back to Emma Fyfe. But Grace Hancock, who somehow was able to get herself back into the interview, and will be back interviewing Tom. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Emma Fyfe here with today's victor, Matt Knost, and looks like John Roca's here as well.
Yeah.
How's it going, Roca?
Hi, Emma. How are you?
I'm great. It's nice to see you.
Me too, actually. It's very nice to see you.
I'm very happy to be standing next to
That was so pleasant, guys.
I know.
We're building bridges here.
It's
This
true,
is nice.
It's true, yeah. And I am just thrilled to be standing next to a victorious Matt Knost today because
Thank you.
You guys, the Lions Den has really been a thorn in your side as of late, so you must be feeling pretty good.
The Kitten Club can go away, all right? We don't need to hear any more about them. We got rid of the mouthpiece. Slowly but surely, we'll pick off all the competitors, and they'll all be gone, and we don't have to hear from these idiots ever again.
All right, I like that. Talking a big game. Was there ever a moment today where you were even a little bit concerned about Tom Dagnino?
Once he spun Spinner's Choice and chose sports movies, I'm like, okay, this is where it's going to get interesting. And then Point Break, I knew, so I was like, please don't get this, because then it just matches over at that point. So those two were the two stress points.
Sure.
Yeah. Beyond that, no, I had no worries.
But you came back. I mean, you TKO'd him. You didn't even have to get into your final questions.
No, it's the beauty of being up.
That's awesome. Well, again, I'm so happy that you won today. And now you have got a chance to potentially be in the Ultimate Schmoedown. So who's next for you? Who are you going up fighting?
I'm not sure. I'm sure I need to have probably another match under my belt to qualify for that. We'll see who's up there. We'll talk to the old commish, see what he's got in the hopper for as far as plans. I have no idea. I'm on a need-to-know basis, and that's basically a couple weeks out, and you're taking on so-and-so. No problem.
Perfect. Well, I hope that this upward trend continues for who remains of the Horsemen. So what's going on there now, guys?
Well, listen, we got rid of some dead weight, a lot of dead weight, let's be honest, and we decided we're going to get lean and mean. We're going to find ourselves some competitors who can actually win their matches and can actually contend for titles.
Yeah,
and that's what we're doing. We want winners, not people that lose 2 or 3 straight. We want winners, and that's what we're going after here. Might not be the 4 Horsemen, might be something bigger, but it's going to be better than what we put together before. We're going to take all the belts like we said. All the belts, all the records. You watch. I always do what I say I'm going to do, and it always happens. By some point in the next few months, we are going to have all the belts within our stable, our new stable. I guarantee that. Like Joe Namath, I guarantee it.
Well, and unfortunately, right now, the Lions Den still owns that team title,
Absolutely.
those Patriots. So What's going on? Are you taking them on again sometime soon? Are you going after Robert Meyer Burnett, who's turned on us now?
Well, listen, I'm studying for the Inner Geekdom tournament, so I'm absolutely going to take on Robert Meyer Burnett at some point in the future. I will destroy him and his supposed Star Trek knowledge. And this idea of we've got an Ultimate Schmoedown tournament coming up. If something happens in a certain way, who knows? There could be fighting for the belt. We could be going for the championship, tag team championship. Listen, I owe Matt Knost a better game than I gave him in the finals. You saw what he did to Tom Dagnino, whatever he wants to call himself this week. Phineas and Ferb.
Yep.
We beat the crap out of that dude, and now we're going to keep beating him one by one. Why? Because we're coming back. What we do best is go after things, and that's where we're at right now.
Why don't we just have a pronunciation contest between me and you and Tom and JT and just wipe them out once and for all? Do that in spelling and be like, done, guys, back to second grade with you. You can Billy Madison it. Once you get through all the grades, you can come back and play with the big boys.
It's embarrassing. These illiterate fools are champions.
I like that. Spelling and pronunciation off between,
Pick 2 horsemen. They all look like they can't do it anyway. Pardon me, 2 former horsemen. 2 former from the Kitten Club. Take any 2 from the Kitten Club. That's fine. We'll take them on.
All right. Well, I look forward to seeing you guys take down the Kitten Club sometime in the future. And now over to those criminals, Tom Dagnino and Grace, whatever her name is.
Thanks so much, Emma. Try not to get locked in any more closets. Guys, I'm here with the real winner, Tom Dagnino, the Lion's Den. Here we are. Okay. We were set up for failure from the top of this. You couldn't have any teammates walk out with you.
Yep.
We couldn't do any intros with you. I couldn't even spin the wheel for you. It's like they were against us from the first second of this game.
Well, what else is new?
Right. What else is new?
Whoopity damn do. We get cheated again.
Whoopity damn do. Damn right.
You know what? It started from the beginning. The dry erase marker that I had was not even sharp at all. It looked like somebody, like Cody was eating it or something. Next thing you know, I get it, and then I can't spell the words right. And everything is mumbled, and they do challenges, and I lose.
Right, just because it's illegible because you had a shitty marker.
Exactly, you saw it.
I did.
Yeah, listen, my penmanship is amazing.
It's
immaculate when I have a pointed marker that works. Let's get some real markers here and stop cheating me.
Right, it's
Sorry.
like how many times are we going to go up with this with Christian? Just hating on us,
listen, I told
venting questions. And what were those sports? None of those sports films were sports films.
The big wave,
what the hell was
the
that
giant
second round?
ride, some other one. I mean, who knows these things? They're not even sports movies. Where's the real sports movies? Like football and like Invictus. Nobody watches soccer in America anymore. Well, they never even really did anyway. Morgan Freeman, he should have been playing. What, he played a president in it again? Who cares?
Nobody
You know
cares.
what? This is making me crazy.
It's making me crazy too.
You know,
okay,
this whole thing, I'm getting cheated in life right now. You know, outside of life.
Oh, God, here we go.
No, look, what's this clown doing here? And another one?
Okay. Remove your hand.
Oh, no, I'll hold it.
There's no need for you to. Let a real woman step in.
Hey.
Let a real woman step in.
A real woman step in.
Whoa.
Miss Movies. Come on, Miss Movies.
Get her
you
in
have
here.
proven
Hold
one
on,
important
not
thing.
lose that mic.
You might want to lose that face. You have proven one important thing here today. You are terrible at the Schmoedown.
Because I was cheated.
You are
I was
horrible,
cheated.
horrendous, and 97 other synonyms I can think of that you couldn't comprehend in that little pea brain of yours.
There was no sport questions.
There was no what? There was a bunch of questions that you didn't even know.
I got cheated. Period.
This is not Reading Rainbow. This is not remedial English. This is the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, which you really don't belong in. It's really sad that you had to drag her into this. However, Spikes, be quiet. Now, this is what I want to say to you. How about we'll give you one little chance of redemption?
Yes.
What's fake Sharon up to?
Well,
Yes. Camera?
And since you want to call her fake, how about she beats you and proves she's realer than you'll ever be?
Oh, I thought I was going to play you.
Even with that army surplus hat on. You can play me and I'll play you like a violin.
I got this
You
in
can
Nam.
play me and I'll play you like a fiddle. You can play me and I'll play you like 7 rounds of chess with one arm tied behind my back and a blindfold over my eye. But you don't want to do that. So what's going to happen
All right,
is
Bobby
this.
Fischer.
Whether she wins or loses against Mike Kalinowski, how about you take on Miss Movies and you get beaten like another baby so Grace can rock you to sleep? Because that's the only way you two have anything going. Grace, you can sit there and keep smiling and look like Harley Quinn stuck in the face 7 times over for 3 issues of Batman. But what you might want to do is put that hat on and you and the Lions Den can go and purr somewhere else. This interview is done.
Wow. Well, now that they're gone, the hold on.
So what do you have
now
to
that they're
say
gone, the
about that?
sexiness has just went back up.
I mean,
Okay, listen.
I definitely have a lot of spit on my face. I don't feel that sexy.
Let me tell you. You know, what Jimmy Washington is saying is that, I don't know who he's running. What has he got? Who's he got over there? Miss Movie? She didn't say one word.
She's didn't say one word,
She's
but
going to get
apparently she's
destroyed
a
by
real
Jimmy
woman.
Kalinowski.
Good to know.
I'll play her anytime, anywhere.
Excellent.
As long as I don't get cheated. I don't like the
Well,
way he
yeah.
treated you. We might have to put up JT against Washington. over here
That
to
was a
shut his
lot.
mouth.
You know, he's always come off as such a nice guy. I was
Yeah,
quite
he's
surprised.
always hooting and hollering in the back, running into walls, doing his thing, you know, hooting
All right,
and hollering.
So you're going to take on Miss Movies.
Fake Sharon? Yeah,
Fake
of course
Sharon.
I'll play her. No, let's get out of here. And
All right,
get
let's
a
get
drink
out
or
of here.
something.
Let's get a drink or
Spend
something.
my money.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.
Well, obviously, you see a very elated, horseman there, Knost, and Roca rubbing it in the face of Tom Dagnino. And then how about Miss Movies popping in there for saying that after her Kalinowski match, win or lose, she wants Dagnino next. I think she just was chomping at the bit to see what happened here.
And I think she'll be just salivating at this point.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is important for Matt Knost. He didn't just want the win. I had the feeling that just a win wasn't going to satisfy him. He wanted a knockout or a TKO, and he came in and he got it. And you know he's riding really high right now.
He definitely is. I mean, look, he is now 2-2, and he's got a chance here. He's probably just a qualifying match, or depending on how the rankings shape up by the time this tournament gets into play, Matt Knost could be a 14, 15, 16 seed and get a chance to really do some damage in this tournament if the right questions go his way.
And it's all going to be about that. Now, the question's got to be, like, this, besides, Bree, at this point, what does Tom Dagnino do now? What is next for Tom? Where does he go from here? How does he navigate his way through this right now? Because you got to think within that stable over there, he's just lost a little bit of shine.
Well, I think the fact that his managing skills haven't, but I think that his playing skills, they didn't. That beautiful performance that he had against Maguga has been washed away from this.
Yeah.
And when you look at this, I personally think he should stay away from Brienne. I think Brienne will probably knock him out in the second round, but we'll see what's going to happen. Whether or not he accepts the challenge, we don't know. But I would say he plays one more match, if anything, and then he just sticks to managing those Lions Den.
Well, you know what? No matter what happens in this match, there's one thing I can absolutely guarantee you and guarantee everybody at home. To Tom Dagnino, the absolute #1 competitor in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, is still Tom Dagnino. And we'll just see what happens from here.
All right, guys, so make sure that you comment here, what do you think Tom Dagnino should do? Should he just quit altogether? Should he keep on managing the Lions Den? What should he do? Go ahead and comment, or should he play Miss Movies, whether or not she wins or loses against Mike Kalinowski coming up here next week. For John Campia, I'm Christian Harloff. We'll see you next time. Oh, there's Josh McCougar.
I don't even, why am I even doing a fantasy update post this? This final score was 9-7. My nephew, he's 5. He could score more points. My niece, she's 8. Both of them together fighting would have a better score than 9-7. Cody versus the ghost of Cody would have a better score of 9-7. Tom Dagnino has proven, bottom line, he is a loser. If you had him in your fantasy league, you scored 3.5 points. 3.5 points! That's 3.5 points. It's absolutely horrendous. Matt Knost, good guy, crooked pinky. He only scores 9 points. Maybe if he goes into the third round, he scores a few more. But at the end of the day, 9 points is not enough to get it done in fantasy. Some people score 20 points and lose, and that's still more points when it's cut in half in fantasy. If you have him, hold on to him if you're desperate, but look, here's my advice. Look into some team matches. Some of these high-scoring team members are splitting off into the singles and really shining bright, like Critically Acclaimed, some of the... Stay awake! This is
just really
it's fantasy update!
I'm sorry.
Jesus, do you see what you did, Tom? Do you see what you did to... Wake up!
Sorry, God.
Sorry for slapping you so hard.
It's okay.
That was a little mean. I apologize. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's Josh McCougar. He's Josh McCougar, too.
Oh, that was fun.
The sequel. We'll see you next time. Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Fantasy Update.
Thumbs up. This is a good match.
Hey guys, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Right.
It'll help you stay up to date with everything we've got going on here at Collider.
Kind of. Anyways, that's the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. That wasn't the best match to if it's your first time watching the Schmoedown. It's not the best match to start on. But if you like this and you like the idea of movie trivia, please check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Check out all the matches. If you're interested, make reaction videos like I'm going to start doing. If you don't know, some fans that actually started doing reaction videos named Late to the Party, they actually got to compete on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. And it's just fun to see stuff like that. And anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this. This was really cool. This is actually really fun. I'm going to be doing these from now on every Tuesday and Friday, or when the Movie Trivia Schmoedowns air. I try to get these out as fast as possible. The Tuesday ones might be easier to do on either Tuesday or Wednesday, but the weekend, on Friday and the weekend, usually there's something going on. I have to work, or sometimes I have to work, sometimes I have things to do. So, but I will get these out to you as soon as I can. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment what you thought. Go to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, check out the videos. There's a whole bunch of great matches. I'd start from the beginning. The beginning's fun. You get to from the old Schmoes No Show, and then it goes into Collider, and it gets even bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's just fun. There's so many different personalities, so many different teams, so many single competitors, and it's just a fun time. Anyways, if you start checking out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, hit me up in the comments section. Let me know who your favorite, who some of your favorite personalities are. My favorite are John Roca, and I love 6 Degrees. 6 Degrees is pretty awesome, and Jay Washington joining them is really fun. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later.